Since the release of the newest Hazbin Hotel trailer, there's been a bunch of discussion surrounding the cast and the new voices of the characters. Some people like the new voices, some people hate them, and others are on the fence. I made a comparison video back when Stryker was recast in Helluva Boss, so I thought I'd do one for Hazbin Hotel. In this video, I'll show comparisons between the new and old voices for all the characters that we've heard so far. After, I'll showcase some tweets from Vivzy on the subject, and give my thoughts as well.
Better at expressing myself and my goals through song!
But life isn't a musical, hun.
Fine, but I have these other ideas of what to say. The highlighted bits are the best parts.
Be no more fire and no more screams. Just puppy dog kisses and cotton candy dreams and puffy wuffy clouds. You're gonna be like, wow, once you check in with me.
I think Dad was right about me. Well, anyway, I'll stop talking before this gets long. Love you. Bye. We don't know that. Look, I know he's bad, and I know he probably doesn't want to change. But the whole point of this is to give people a chance. To have faith things will be better. Welcome to the Happy Hotel! You are going to love it here!
Yeah. One note.
Your gut.
I just hope what I'm trying to do here will work.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Holy shit, why?
It is time to lend a hand against the angels and their deadly threat. I can do this. Somehow I know it. I'll get heaven behind my plan. The warm, fuzzy feeling that wafts through the air. Every street so revealing, it's hard not to stare. I really hope that I'm ready for this.
Hello! Oh! May I speak now?
You may.
Alistair, pleasure to be meeting you, sweetheart. Quite a pleasure. Excuse my sudden visit, but I saw your fiasco on the picture show, and I just couldn't resist. Dear, if I wanted to hurt anyone here, I would have done so already. Only to repeatedly trip and tumble down to the fiery pit of failure.
Right.
He isn't just a happy face. He's a deal maker. Pure evil.
Trickster voodoo strings attached.
So it's a deal then? They'll spend a little time down at this Hazbin home. Well, I'm starved. Who wants some jambalaya?
Well, hello there, you wayward sinner. Do you like blood, violence, and depravity of a sexual nature? Of course you do! That's why you're in hell! What would you say if I told you there was a place to stay that had none of that? Welcome to the Hazbin Hotel. So, what do you think? It's time I remind everyone why I'm here.
I'm addicted to the sorrow. When the buzz ends by tomorrow, there's another rush of poison flowing into my veins, giving me a dose of pleasure that resides by the pain. I can't let it get out I'm offering my services to randos on the street. It was a quick cash grab. You got it?
Up yours, drag show!
Oh my god! My drugs! Oh, harder, Daddy! Would that make your hat the top and you the bottom? You really gotta watch what comes out of your mouth. I've been making these sex jokes the whole time! Oh, come on, I had to! My credibility was on the line. Not big on politics. He looks like a strawberry pimp. Do you trust any man? Any men? Men.
What can you do, my effeminate fellow?
I can suck your dick.
Ha! No.
Your loss. Shut up! Shut up! We are keeping this. Hey.
Go fuck yourself.
Only if you watch me.
Oh, Daddy, Do you really expect me to memorize this whole script?
I'm a bad man who never got enough hugs. Where's an innocent kid I can sell crack to?
Who wrote this?
It's great, right?
That bitch is halfway down the street. Is she?
Oh, she's dancing.
Is this a drawing?
Yes, Evan.
I don't think it's that simple. Just please follow the talking points we went over. Can you please just try to take this seriously?
Fine, I'll try. Just don't get your taco in a twist, baby.
Was that you trying to be sexist or racist?
Whatever pisses you off more.
Stop right there! Cabrón, hijo de perra. I know your game. And I'm not gonna let you hurt anyone here, you pompous, cheesy talk show shitlord. Ugh. Decades ago, Alistair manifested in hell. Seemingly overnight, he began to topple overlords who had been dominant for centuries. That kind of raw power had never been harnessed by a mortal soul before. Do not make a deal with him.
Behind my plans.
Charlie, hold on. It's just a meeting. This could be bad. Okay, but just don't sing to them.
That bitch is halfway down the street.
Is she?
Oh, she's dancing.
No. Hank! I'm sorry, what the fuck was that?
Yeah. One note.
We got 24 hours before the extermination begins. Let's get to work.
What? You think you can buy me with a wink and some cheap booze? Well, you can!
Hey!
Eat 'em and weep, boys. Full! Hell? What the fuck is this? You! I lost the ability to love years ago.
You fucking high?
You looking for a fight? Old man. Why don't you get that Tinker Toy bullshit off my turf before I smash it? More.
Here, hold this.
So that's all the comparison clips, and I hope that helped to showcase the differences between them. Over on Twitter, fans were discussing the new voices, with some people shining the light on Alistair's voice filter. One tweet showcases how people didn't like the new voice filter, and perhaps the reason it was toned down was so that it wouldn't clash with the music. Vivzy saw this and did a reply saying, "I don't know if it was just the audio mix of the trailer or how light it is in places, but he does have his filter on at all times. It just sounds different and gets lighter to hear the actor's voice a bit more at times. So I think this is really good news." Back when the pilot came out, there's a lot of reviewers who criticised Alistair's voice because of the filter, saying it was jarring to listen to. On the flip side, it's such an integral part of his personality since he is the radio demon. I think Viv made the right decision with how it is in the final show. He'll always have the filter on, but it'll get a bit quieter during specific scenes so that it doesn't overpower the other voices. It's the best of both worlds and a good change in my opinion. So as for my thoughts, I do like the new voices. I might be the odd one out, but I never really had a connection to the original pilot voice actors. I liked them all and thought they did a wonderful job, but when they were recast, it wasn't really the end of the world for me. For many fans, however, they grew attached to the original cast because of the many live streams and events, which is understandable. I think Viv and the team deliberately went with new voice actors because the show is mainly a musical. As great as the pilot cast were, I reckon some of them would have had trouble performing so many songs, and it was made even worse by the fact that most characters had two voice actors, one for the speaking voice and the other for the singing voice. It's way more streamlined to have one voice actor per character, especially in a professional production. Out of the new cast, I think the only character that will take a while to get used to is Husk. For the other characters, they're basically just imitating the original voice from the pilot, whereas for Husk, instead of Keith David mimicking Rice Pirate Mick, he's just doing his usual Keith David voice. Keith has a wonderful voice, and I can't wait to see him hopefully do a duet with Angel Dust, but it'll definitely take a little time to get used to though. So that's everything I wanted to talk about. If you agree with my takes or have any of your own, I'd love for you to leave them in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching.